You know guys, before I start today's video and get to really talking about what is on everybody's mind with hackers and cheaters here in Call of Duty and how nothing has improved whatsoever, and we got more clips to show you guys. What you see before you is something that I just had to cover, at least for the intro of this video, because I'm just completely and utterly disgusted in everything that I'm looking at right here. I guess this is the grief icon for that new zombies mode that's coming out for season 4. And first and foremost, if I were to just do this right here, would you guys have known that this is for zombies at all? Like, already, just off the bat, it's already a lazy design. But when you look further into it, I mean, guys, what the fuck is that? This is yet another example of how putrid and horrific the AI is in this game, and why Activision and Treyarch continuously use AI to promote and depict their little photographs and icons. I have no idea, but the fact of the matter is, these lazy fat baboons keep doing it.
Hello, monkeys!
And so hey, if any of you designers out there, or animators, or artists and creators out there really wanted to look for another reason to hate Call of Duty, well, here you go. This icon looks like the back of my ass when I'm taking a fucking shit. Anyways, that's not at all what today's video is about. As a matter of fact, I wish we had AI that actually worked in our favor to combat something like, I don't know, cheaters and hackers in the game. I don't know about you guys, but I think that would be kind of sweet. Now, unfortunately here for us, Activision doesn't have a functioning anti-cheat. They might make it seem like their anti-cheat is all that, or that they're banning a bunch of people and they have all of these crazy statistics about people and these cheat providers that they're banning, but it's all literally just inflated statistics that mean jack shit when it comes to the actual quality of the game in regards to cheaters and hackers. And unfortunately, the GOAT of Call of Duty, what a lot of people will call the king of Call of Duty, has unfortunately fallen victim to a hacker or a cheater killing him in the game, ruining his experience much like everybody else's. But before we get into that, and before we get into talking about EngineOwning again, I know I just struck a lot of people's PTSD just now just saying that. I'm gonna need you guys to do me a quick favor, alright? Go ahead and grip that sausage link you got in your pants right now, spin that bitch around and lasso the like button, hog tie it, and do not let go of it. I'm also gonna need you to subscribe right now. We're on the way to 50,000 subscribers. You know what to do down in the comments below. Hashtag Fooly50. And guys, if you want to join the Fooly Discord server, go ahead and check out my bio right here on YouTube. I got the link in there. You're all invited to the fucking party. But guys, let's get right into this. So this first post comes out from a guy named Rented Clips on Twitter. He says, "Scump gets killed by a hacker under the map in Warzone. Warzone is just getting worse and worse." And you guys can go ahead and check out this clip right now.
Yeah, we need 2K for an advance.
Wait, where? I don't know where
That
I'm
guy's
getting...
max height. I think he's...
Oh yeah,
Is
this
he bottom?
car's pretty weird.
Oh,
I don't know where I'm getting shot from.
Is that bottom? Or...
He's under the map. Okay, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? No way.
Now, please, in the comments below, please correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, SCUMP is currently in like a tournament or some shit hosted by AT&T on COD, where the winner gets like 250,000 goddamn dollars. I don't know about you guys, but if I got killed by a cheater or a hacker underneath the map, I don't care if he has aimbot or not, by the looks of it, this guy's shooting fucking hurricanes. I mean, how many hackers and cheaters out there are actually good at Call of Duty? Absolutely none of them. But regardless, this disgusting behemoth made its way underneath the map, killed the homie Scump, the king of Call of Duty. And I don't know if this costed him 250 bans, but I'm gonna be straight up. If I got killed by one of these nasty gremlins underneath the map, hacking and cheating, and it costed me even a fucking $1, I see you little gooch slickers in the comments calling me a fucking Karen. No, you have not seen a Karen until you see the Scat Master lose out on a couple of dollars because of some bullshit. Stop on my fucking 18-inch cock! That's where you'll get Scat Master Karen, and trust me, we don't want to see that shit. Nobody wants to see it. And I can only imagine being in Scump's lobbies. I mean, how many cheaters and hackers do you think you're coming across if you're somebody like him? And if you're not going against cheaters and hackers, the SBMM might as well make you feel like you're going against them. And cheating and hacking comes in so many different forms. I mean, if you're exploiting the map, or you're altering something so that you can go underneath it and glitch through it, and you don't have aimbot, I don't give a fuck, man. You're still a cheater in my books. I'm slapping the absolute horse piss out of you, okay? Regardless. But when it comes to the real sus clips of people with ridiculous aimbot that are just completely and blatantly fucking obvious, here is another clip that we got from this guy named The Godrig. Now, I've come across this guy before on one of these videos, and Gooch Slicker, he might be a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't take away from the fact that what he just came across is utter fucking bullshit. He tweets out the other day talking about back to not playing Warzone again. There's a cheater in literally every one of my games, and you can go ahead and check out this clip as well.
Changing maps. Bastard, bitch! You, fuck you! Bloody, fuck you, bloody!
Guys, I don't know how many people you need to hear it from. The cheating and hacking problem in Call of Duty very much so exists still, and whatever RICOSHIT anti-cheat has been coming out with these little shitty-ass updates talking about, oh my god, well, we're fixing things and things are finally in motion and we don't want to give our strats away to the cheaters and hackers because we don't want them to adapt to us. Whatever excuse they come out with, whatever update they talk about, oh, how many fucking cheat providers they banned or got rid of, it's all bullshit. Okay, if you disagree, if you're one of these gooch slickers down in the comments below talking about, oh, you just think all these people are cheating and hacking, it's because you're bad. I'm gonna let you guess what that was. Was that me spitting on you, or was that your fat, porky mother spitting out a fucking load? I have absolutely no idea why I just did that. But guys, speaking of RICOSHIT anti-cheat taking down cheat providers, I said it at the start of the video, and I know a lot of people out there, I triggered you when I said the two words, EngineOwning. That's right, guys, we gotta talk about EngineOwning again. I don't know if I've talked about it very much on my channel, but as we've been told, EngineOwning was supposedly no more. As in, a cease and desist got rid of it, prevented them from continuing their services to a bunch of fucking virgins, and I'm sure this was included in one of RICOSHIT's updates on one of their statistics about how many cheat providers they took down. Well, this is a tweet that comes out from the homie Hoppa. He says, breaking, EngineOwning is back online and undetected. The same EngineOwning that Activision sued last year is now fully operational again. Cheaters are going to be rampant tonight. Legit players, I guess we're supposed to hold this L and buy another bundle. What a joke this franchise has become. And as you can see here, they're already promoting it. The spoofer and Black Ops 6 / Warzone cheat is back. And look, if you go ahead and purchase this service, we're gonna have to sign you up not for 100 men versus 1 gorilla, but one of you versus 100 Gorlock the Destroyers. Either that or 100 Mark of a Heroes, alright? You choose which fat fuck you want, okay? I don't care. All I know is getting sat on by Mark of a Hero or Gorlock the Destroyer, in my opinion, would be a valid punishment for anybody who cheats in Call of Duty or purchases these disgusting, horrific services online. So much for that dogshit statistic by RICOSHIT anti-cheat about how many cheat providers they took down. I've been saying this for weeks and months. Any hacker or cheater they seemingly ban is going to come back. Secondly, any cheat provider that they seemingly take down via a cease and desist is more than likely going to come back, and we've seen that happen multiple times. This is another example of it, unfortunately, where it's just EngineOwning, and if you're unfamiliar with them, they're like the most iconic or most notable cheat provider service on the goddamn market for virgins. You know, we've talked about this whole thing with Activision where they blacklist and whitelist certain content creators, meaning some content creators will get the boot or they'll get the shadow ban or the ban in general if they start mouthing off to Activision. You know who I'm talking about. They dislike Blame Truth, they dislike the Scatmaster, so many other content creators like us. And then of course they have the whitelist where some content creators can get away with a little bit more, or if there's somebody who purchases and pushes all of these dog shit bundles, if they get caught in a controversy, they're kinda safe. Well, honestly guys, I genuinely think they have the same sort of thing when it comes to some of these cheat providers. You see, if I worked at Activision as somebody with common fucking sense, I would go to the legal department or the legal team and I would tell them, hey, you know what? Seeing as how we have the infinite money glitch because we have a bunch of dumbass gooch lickers, these short bus riding morons, buying every single bundle in the shop, you know, all that money that we have, why don't we start tackling some of these cheat providers and fuck a cease and desist? Why don't we just, I don't know, expunge them?
I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
I don't know, it sounds a little extreme, right? Well, why is Activision coming at them with a little fucking cease and desists where they can easily come back, as we've seen in multiple examples? Well, first of all, I have no knowledge as to how this works in law terms. I'm the scat master, unfortunately I'm not the law master, so please, if you could inform me on why this is the case, please let me know down in the comments below. But I've seen so many people tell me and theorize that the reason Activision keeps these cheat providers around and they don't completely destroy them and dismantle them is because Activision will actually profit from them, seeing as how they have cheat providing services for their games.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I'm not saying Activision's in an alliance with the cheat providers like EngineOwning, but I mean guys, without putting the tinfoil hat on super tight, would you really doubt Activision to do something as stupid and lame as this? Me personally, I wouldn't put it past them, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's exactly what they're doing, but would you be surprised? I mean, seriously guys, Activision has their own whitelisted streamers coming out here begging for them to make a difference or make a change when it comes to the anti-cheat. I mean, this comes out from FaZe SWAGG, somebody who has notoriously had I don't know how many accusations, but he comes out here and says, at Raven Software, Call of Duty, and Activision, I truly don't understand how you guys can't have an anti-cheat that works. Getting hacked on all day and night. Shit is demoralizing. Put some funds in it. And you know, I don't really associate myself with FaZe SWAGG or any of these people or any of these streamers out there that have accusations on them, but I'll be honest, he's spitting here. As I said before, Activision literally has the infinite money glitch. Would it really hurt them to put some more funds into the anti-cheat? Because as far as we know, this is how their system works. They have some AI detection system where, based off of our knowledge and what we've seen, they use fucking theater mode to look at these clips and review them. And after they come to the conclusion that somebody is very, very clearly and obviously blatantly hacking, they'll send that clip over to a human for actual review, where they make the decision as to whether or not this guy gets banned or not. Again, as somebody with common sense, I would say fuck all that. Let's hire as many people as humanly fucking possible. You want to prevent your game from dying out and fizzling out? I mean, we've seen the player numbers and the statistics behind it. It's not looking too hot anymore post Verdansk. Maybe if you used some of those infinite resources of yours, maybe you could hire some more people, or maybe you could hire somebody with a fucking brain that could program the AI to, I don't know, be like 1,000,000% more fucking efficient. Guys, am I asking for too much? I don't know if I am. I know a lot of gooch slickers out there always make the claim that I rant about things, but I never have a solution. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I just gave the easiest fucking solution of all time. Activision has billions upon billions, potentially even trillions of dollars. Why don't we hire some 9-to-5 little minimum wage shitters to start looking at these clips and think to themselves, this guy looks like a hacker. Boop. Out of here. And I understand to a lot of people that might not be the most effective thing. I mean, we hear this claim all the goddamn time. Oh, you think that guy's cheating? It just means you're bad. He's not cheating. Yeah, bro, we get it. Get the scrotum off your chin and listen to this. The way the anti-cheat is currently running, you need to be the most blatant, egregious hacker. I'm talking aiming through walls with no windows, no lines of sight, where it's completely 100% obvious without a shadow of a doubt that somebody is cheating or hacking using fucking walls before they send that clip and evidence over to a human, and God knows how long that shit takes before they look at it and decide, yeah, that guy's hacking and cheating. See you later. Does that sound efficient to you guys? Because to me, it really fucking doesn't.
You're goddamn right.
But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What do you think about EngineOwning coming back? What do you think of all these hackers and cheaters? What do you think of SCUMP, the king, getting shat on by a hacker and cheater? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.